Who's this soldier on the point? So I'll use this soldier who's standing on the point.
Nice to me.
Someone got in. Someone stood in the way. I think you know what I mean. I also want to talk about splash damage and hitting people that you can't see around corners.
Thanks for the aid.
You could have a blue volunteer to stand in the bush shelter for me. Who's in that? Who's that volunteer? Just one will do.
Godfrey. Noobly.
Noobly will do.
Thanks for the aid.
So if you just stay there, Noobly. I can't see him at all, but I know he's there. So I'm just going to shoot at the floor near him. So I couldn't see him at all, but I've killed him. Another thing to mention is that your rockets, their strength, the power of the rockets declines the distance that it travels. So hitting someone from a close up does a lot of damage, and then hitting someone from a long distance away doesn't do as much damage. It's not a great deal of a drop off, but it is, well, it's significant. Critical rockets don't have any drop off. I can demonstrate this if I can have 3 more blue soldiers.
Yep.
So I did you for 106 there, and Frankie. 72 off Frankie. And then Noobly, way down there, did 45. I always find it helpful for when someone's right up close to you. Because you've got a rocket launcher, and when you shoot someone that's standing up next to you, it does damage to yourself. Sometimes that can get you killed if you're in like low health situation. So switching shotgun and then finishing off people. When you bang into spies especially, you can quickly change the shotgun while then when they're invisible you can shoot them, and then I find it easier to locate them again with the sprint of the shotgun. If they run away and they're still invisible, you can kind of second guess where they're running and fire a shotgun off, and you might clip them with one and they'll show up again. I find it useful for that. And it's also useful when you run out of rockets.
And it's also useful against the swordsman.
Guys with a shield, the demo man with a shield.
Yes, they don't, because they're taking so much damage to go under their shield and it's not affecting them. Hitting them with a shotgun when they get quite close to you, it does wonders finishing them pesky demo men off. The entrenching tool, not the pickaxe, the shovel. I think it's one of the worst melee weapons in the game because of its slow firing speed. You can only kind of fire once every 1 and a bit seconds with it. The scout, for example, he fires his bat about once every half a second, or just less than a second. So over say a 3-second period, the scout will have hit you 4 or 5 times, and you'll have only hit him 2 or 3 times. And they're both doing the same damage. Now that the pickaxe has come out, the equalizer, so if you've got that weapon, I would suggest you just have that as your melee weapon. There's hardly any drawback to having it. Yeah, but you just put it away to get healed. Yeah, but you just put it away to get healed. When you are damaged, you can use it to run away and find health. Because when you're down to like 10 health with the equalizer, like the demo man, you can run as fast as a scout with it.
You know, last night we did myself and Nick and Roman did a little bit of a mess around with the entrenching tool. We were taking each other's health down and then smacking getting smacked with it. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, when you were down to about 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 health, it was equivalent of a crit hit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the equalizer, well, it doesn't, it gets better with less health you have, you get faster and it does more damage. I'm not sure of the scale, but it isn't a scale of you've taken X damage, so it does the reverse X damage, if you know what I mean. There is like this a scale. I think it's if you're below 45, it does damage in range of, well, in a massive range really. It's like 75 to 125, I think, something like that, when you're damaged with it. And then when it crits as well, it does triple. So you get like 125 off it, and then it crits and you get like 450 points or something down.
Well, then we're getting up near to 400 at times, aren't we, with crit?
If you crit with the entrenching tool and you're on low health, you're going to knock out a buffed heavy with it. Now I've lost myself off a little bit now, so just give me a minute to find out where I'm at and I'll get back to you.
Good job, Riley.
Good stuff so far, by the way.
No, don't do that. Monkey, you idiot.
Monkey just took revenge for everyone shooting during his recording.
Yeah, I just already tested that.
I remember now that I forgot to talk about the direct hit as well. It's the new rocket launcher. Like it says on the tin, the direct hit, you hit people with it and it does about 25% more damage. So your rocket
Yes.
at point blank range back then when we did that test, it did 105 or something damage, 25% extra, and it would do 125. It's obviously more powerful when you hit people directly with it, but the drawback is it doesn't have a very big splash damage radius. It's also, I think it also works, I'm not sure, with people just, if they're just jumping up and down on the floor as well.
Yes,
You hit them while
yes.
they're in the air. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got him. Thanks, General. I got a mini crit on him and he was just jumping up and down. So, and back to Roman sentry gun, if he doesn't heal it, so you can find a sentry gun that doesn't have a energy heal in it. It'll only take 2 rockets to take it out now. Whereas it will take a normal rocket launcher 3 hits. Eagle, you've got another one. The sentry gun, please. Demonstrate it. Oh, took 4.
Yeah, that was 3.
So it takes 3 with a normal gun, and it just takes 2 with a direct hit. The travel time with the direct hit, rocket's travelling faster. It hits it quicker, and it has less energy, has less time to heal.